It's Music Monday. Alright, so how's it hanging, YouTube gang? And welcome to my first ever vlog slash podcast. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the first edition ever of hashtag Music Mondays. Ayan. So my name is Dre and again, welcome and big thanks to the people who pushed me to make this vlog, especially for those who don't know me yet. My name is Andre. I am 24 years old at the moment. I am passionate about music, games, food, and a good conversation. So guys, I hope that you will like the content that I'm going to publish in this channel. So this is just one of the contents that I'm going to produce for you. Music Mondays, and for each day there is going to be a theme that I will follow, so please stay tuned for that. Also guys, please follow me on my social media. My Twitter and Instagram handle is @adrenalion. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell. Let's get to it. I recently posted a story on my Instagram and asked the people if they are in need of songwriting tips. That is what I am going to talk about today. First question is from Chinny _023. Hi Chin. That's my friend nga pala from San Beda. Hi. Okay, so question is, how do you maintain the amazing quality of your voice? I wouldn't say that my voice has an amazing quality. If you've seen other people sing or other people perform, they have so much more preparation than what I usually do before a performance. Honestly, I have no like pre-ritual on like how I prepare myself for a performance. Sometimes even before a performance, I eat something sweet. Thankfully, nothing went wrong during the performance. Although there was one time during a rehearsal, I remembered I drank 2 glasses of iced tea, and when it was my turn to rehearse, the last note just went off key, like flat. Sabi ko like, oh gosh, so totoo nga pala na you're not supposed to drink or eat something sweet before you perform. That would be a good next episode for Music Mondays, debunking a pre-performance ritual. So would you like to have that as the next episode? Kindly comment below. Thanks for your questions and much appreciated. Next we have from Tino.000. Okay, see, Tino is again a friend of mine. Hello. Thanks for your question, bud. His question is, what is the most painful song that you wrote? Wow. Okay, the title niya is Ako Ba Ang Dahilan. I wrote this song maybe around 2018 or 19. I have not yet produced the song, but I do have the lyrics. So basically, my song revolves around, those questions that comes into one's mind kapag they went through a heartbreak or they had a conflict with their significant other. All those questions, all those regrets is somewhat collated into that composition of mine. So yeah, that could be one of the most painful songs that I wrote so far. Now, Tino, thank you for your question, buddy. And thank you for your questions, guys. Let's move on to the next part of this vlog, which is me giving you or sharing to you songwriting tips. Before I begin, I just want to make clear that I consider myself a frustrated musician, first of all. All I know is I'm just really passionate about writing songs and making music. Second, I am not the best songwriter slash musician that there is. Some people might say na, hindi naman to magaling, ba't siya nabibigay ng tip, blah, 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 blah. This is me introducing the process to you of how I normally write and create my songs. So today, I'm just gonna be covering songwriting. Ganito kasi yun. It started when I was in high school. I remember this was around maybe 3rd year high school, and I was friends with Jurish. Yeah, Jurish. Shout out sa'yo, dude. There was this girl na sobrang nagandahan ako and I had a crush on her. I was not good with girls. I mean, even until now, I'm not good with girls. So anyway, at the time, I was really into writing poems. George told me na parang, hey, gawan mo kaya siya ng poem. Ang ginagawa daw ng friend niya is, friend niya would write the name of the girl or kung sino man, and then yung with the initial. So, let's say, name ko, Dre. So, D-R-E-I. And then, what he would do is may corresponding sentence yung letters ng name niya. That's a good idea, sabi ko. So, ginawa ko siya. Fast forward to college, there was this big company that wanted to host an event inside our campus at the time. Along with the event that they hosted, they also promoted their competition. They announced that they had a songwriting competition. At first, I doubted myself because again, I just write poems. So yeah, sabi ko, yeah, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Which is exactly my first songwriting tip for you guys. Tip number 1 is think of a topic. This topic is something that you really want to talk about. It's something that you are passionate about. And if possible, make it relatable. In a way na other people, when they hear your song, they'll be like, oh, I feel the same way. So you would like that kind of reaction, diba, from the people who is going to listen to your music. Of course, this was a songwriting competition, and obviously there is a theme that we have to follow. If you're going to join a songwriting competition, make sure that your composition is fit dun sa theme na binigay nila. I was surprised, siguro a few weeks later, they told me that I was going to be a part of the competition. So the day of the competition came, and they told me that I was a special awardee. So ayun, so meaning I bagged the special award. So of course that comes with a prize, cash prize, and a trophy. One of my first highlights ever, I would say, when it comes to my songwriting career. If you are going to write your own song, think about a topic that you are passionate about, that you really want to talk about. That's number 1. So after the first competition that I joined, then came another songwriting competition a few months later. I said, hey, let's try to join it again. Baka makapasok ulit ako. And funny enough, I did. This time, the theme of the competition is much more flexible. I actually based this composition of mine dun sa story ng friend ko who was into a girl at that time, but he did not know how to confess his feelings. Funny enough, sabi ko sa kanya, parang, bro, alam mo, I'll find a way para malaman niya. And sabi ng mapaglaro kong isip, parang, dito mo kaya sabihin through this competition. So the inspiration of my second composition was based on his story. So that would be songwriting tip number 2. Make a story, make a scenario out of it. So how will I get a story? So syempre, meron kang dapat inspiration. It can be inspired by your own experience, by your own life events, diba? Or it can also be inspired by other people's experiences as well. Even a simple one-liner can transform into a song. Just be creative and try to think out of the box. Songwriting is a way of storytelling as well, so you want to get that down correctly. Back to the story, the moment I submitted my entry, sinabihan ko na yung friend kong to, sabi ko, bro, abangan mo, malalantad na yung sekreto mo. A few weeks later, the team emailed me that there was going to be a shoot for that video. That gave me the impression na pasok ako sa top 10. And it's true. I'm happy. This composition, I made it with a friend of mine, si Cheska. Yeah. Hi Cheska, if you're watching. Just being part of the top 10 must be high recognition already. Out of maybe the couple of hundreds who joined this competition, 10 were selected, and one of those was me. Sobrang thankful ako for the experience and for the people that I met. So now, guys, I will just share to you the other techniques that I use or employ, not employ, when I write my songs. I start with the first 4 lines. So the first 4 lines should make an impact. For me, I think the first 2, 3, or 4 lines very important. I'll just give you an example. Di ba nga ito ang iyong gusto? The moment I said that line, 1 line pa lang, you already know that song is from Ben and Ben. So those 2, 3, or 4 lines can make a difference dun sa song mo. Each artist has their own interpretation, so it's up to them on how they want their sound to be like. Usually, I measure my words. What I mean by that is every line, I make sure that the syllable count is the same with the second line. I also follow a rhyming scheme, so it could be A, B, A, B, or A, A, B, B. It depends on what you like. Some songs don't even have rhyming schemes that they follow. So again, it's all up to you because you are the author. So my last tip for you guys would be to make use of the platforms available. Lalo na sa technology natin ngayon, we have a lot of ways on how we can put our content, our creative stuff out there. You could do SoundCloud, you could do YouTube, you can do Facebook, you can also do Spotify. You just have to do the research, of course, and it all is based on your preference as well. When you publish your content on the internet, people will be able to hear your sound and you will get an instant feedback from them. Those are just some of the tips I'd share to you guys. I may not be able to cover all the bases, but if you have questions, just feel free to drop a message on my Facebook page. Again, facebook.com/AdrenaLion. Also, my social media, Twitter and Instagram @AdrenaLion. Again, guys, we have reached the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, drop a comment, and hit subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and that is how it is. Peace!